Our story this morning is drawn from the Buddhist tradition. There are a few versions of it, but they largely tell the same story. It's a story that is often read as a tale about loss and grief. But this morning it feels relevant to talk about it as a story that helps us look at this question of perspective. It's one of two that are told about a person named Kisa Gotami. Kisa Gotami is a young woman from, by all accounts, a prosperous and well-placed family. She married well, and in the story, she has just begun her family, her larger family, with the birth of their first child. However, the child, just 1 year old, dies. And Kisa Gotami is broken-hearted and beside herself. Possessed with grief, she carries the child limp in her arms from village to village, asking anyone she meets if they know of a medicine or someone who can bring this child back to life. Nobody does. But finally she meets someone on the road who says that they've heard that the Buddha could sometimes restore life, and tells her where she might find him. Kisa Gotami goes there and finds the Buddha teaching his disciples, and when he steps aside, he hears her story. He says he will help her. But he says first, there's something she needs to do. She must go and find just one house, just one, that has never experienced death. And then from that house, she must ask for 4 or 5 mustard seeds and bring those back to him. She's thrilled and sets out without a moment's rest to find such a home and return with those seeds in hand. Days go by. Days go by. And finally she does return, but empty-handed. She has no mustard seeds, but she has something else. She has understanding. There is no house that escapes death and the heartbreak it brings. And somehow, knowing that makes all the difference. Here ends our reading.